Welcome back, everyone, to more Gold Rush. Well, we're in the thick of her now. We're basically in the last stages of maximum gold that we can do. I'm basically just working on the stuff ahead of me. Back, everyone. Holy crap, Gold Rush! I hear myself. There we go. Hate when I set up the channels wrong. Anyways, yeah, we pulled out some good gold. I mean, we're definitely not suffering. Can I move my bucket, you swine contraption? Managed to get my best cleanup yet, and that was sitting at 827 ounces, which is the pocket that was right underneath me. It's now saying there's 1,500 ounces, even though we've pretty much cleared it out. I know there's not 1,500 ounces there, because I filled the hole full of overburden. In its entirety, it's overburden. So yeah, since we're on the last stages, I'm just going to work on a pocket straight ahead of me, just to try to get down, get some gold, fill the box. We're sitting at about 17,000 ounces right now. I believe I can touch this guy. Yeah, 17,300. Which actually isn't bad. The next cleanup, I'll blast past all these guys in one foul swoop. I know technically the season ends tomorrow, but I'm working tomorrow, so unfortunately this is our final kick at the cap, as it's pointed out to. Let's see about getting down. I mean, the dozer works good for building our ramps and party places here. Man, that turned real good all of a sudden. Yeah, well, I mean, there ain't much overburden on this part. We used every ounce of overburden we had to fill the hole, and I literally dug it down to only about a meter left in the hole. So, when I say we got most of it out, we got most of it out. And then since I need the platform, I just figured, okay, well, I'll just push all the overburden into the hole, build my platform off of it, and call it good. Oh, stuffed up again. Actually, I tried a little flow naze today. See if that might help loosen up the congestion and slime buildup. Of course, you know what that also entails. It means I'll have the wicked shits probably tomorrow when I'm trying to work. But, I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? So, yeah, oh, it's, this is the final countdown. Do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-ba. There's no way I'd get a copyright strike from that. My singing is not that good. You guys hear that? That was good. Thick, juicy one. I actually just did a cleanup not long ago, so we have a bit of digging to do in order to fill up the sluice runs. Although, stupid sluice runs over here are sitting at about 40%, which is nuts when I started. So there's 67 right now, this is only 32, 33, that guy's 50%. So actually not that long. There is quite a bit of overburden in this one. If we get 400 ounces in this cleanup, I'd be surprised. Actually, I bet I can move just a touch closer and dig down, like basically straight down. We can see. I mean, if we get any amount of ground out of this hole here, and even the side, like we can dig down here too. Unfortunately, this is mostly overburden right here, I think. That's a pretty good pocket though, I think. Yeah, 2,400, but 4 meters. This guy does only a meter of overburden. I mean, we could work our way through it. Here we go again with the dumping. Now this is just all virgin ground. The only part that isn't is the part I'm sitting on, because like I said, filled it full of overburden. I figured I'd reuse it. I just used the cat. I just pushed it back into the hole. Both these pockets are fairly rich. I don't know if we're necessarily going to get to a target tonight. We're going to try, but I don't know if we're going to get there. While doing it like this, I can actually move pretty quickly. Conveyor belt almost broken. The motherfucker down there is fixing it, so I can't remember how much my efficiency is now, but I upgraded a bunch of my employees, so that should have helped. Alright, I like to check this out all the time. This one I'm going to toggle. So 2481 and 2389. We have not moved very much of it. Well, not yet anyways. Once I start digging down though, it'll go fairly quickly. Like the last one, all of a sudden it's like, apparently I'm getting rid of like 200 to 300 every bucket almost. It seemed like it. Wasn't, but seemed like it. I think those mats should be swapping here pretty soon. Well, it should be pretty soon, I'm thinking. They were at 69% the last time we looked. There we go. That's what I was saying. It was going to be pretty soon. Had to be pretty soon. we're starting to make a pretty decent hole and whatnot here. I might even dig up a little bit of my edging here, because I'm pretty sure it's still rich ground right on that edge. The pocket can still handle a bit, especially since it said about 15 in the holes that I'm in. Yeah, 15, 28. So we're down to 23, 27, and 24, 81. Well, I haven't done anything with that one, so it's still 24, 81. Well, the rest of it should go pretty quick too. Minor moss still being collective. Not really sure me digging off that edge is actually making that much of a difference on that other pocket yet or not. I want to hope it is, but I don't know. I'll take a look here in a second once I get more of this chewed through. If anything else, I'm actually working on the other main part. So it's more or less this one that's going down, 2318, 2470. So that one is going down. Actually, it's gone down a fair bit, surprisingly enough. Alright, well, let's see how much more we can get out the top of that and then start working our way down. I know it's more of a swing, but that's also a good pocket over there, so I think if I can reach it, I should dig it. Yeah, it looks like I missed a little bit here too. That's probably adding the gold totals for this part. And I might as well clean up my mess. There we go, that should keep the plant busy. And we are going to do a cleanup each time. It's basically the last of the season anyway, so it's not like we're gonna not showcase it. We are getting down in a hell of a hurry. Okay, this part is just annoying. Now time to get rid of Bulbous over here. There's Bulbous Edge. Oh, not this scoop, I won't. Ooh, the bucket has been swapped. Means we actually only have about 17% more to go for the gravel pumps. And then we'll just do a massive cleanup tonight too on everything else and see. We've moved our goals several times. We're still the net last or the newest goal was 20,000 ounces. I don't know if we'll get there tonight or not, but either way, my best season before this was 7,200 ounces was my best one. I do believe that's what I wrote down. So we've more than doubled that. More than doubled our best season. I mean, we learned a lot this season. The people watching and people around and everything else. The upgrades. It's been, other than weird things happening in game, I do believe it's actually a better season. Just overall, it's been a better season. Have we had some interesting things that we've basically had to question reality in a sense of? Yes, we have. Several times. Especially when a particular trommel decided to glitch out and turn the excavator invisible. Off camera, I've had numerous events of weird, peculiar behavior with equipment. I had one of these conveyors decide to just yeet out of there and slide sideways across the map. Had the bulldozer go through the map. One day it was there, and the next day I looked at it, and it was slowly sinking throughout the map, but you couldn't actually touch it anymore, and it just disappeared. I still, to this day, have to pay for it. I still pay rent on it, because of course you can't return it. It's actually so much gone that you can't even, the game doesn't register it in your inventory for machines. It doesn't understand that it's actually still there, but not really. It's somewhere underneath the map. That was an interesting one. But yeah, I still pay for it. So I had to get another dozer. Oh, actually it's beyond that too. So it still thinks it's actually on the map without telling us that it's actually there. So really, what's going on with it? Ooh, there we go. Now we can shut this off. So I had to upgrade my capacity on my map because the dozer's technically still there, but it isn't. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it was weird. That was actually on Pine Valley. That wasn't on this one. So on Pine Valley, it's still there somewhere. You get to see how good this actually is. I mean, I dug a ton of overburden on this one. And of course I have the nasty habit of, it's got to go somewhere, I've got to get rid of it. Instead of piling it somewhere, I'll just run through the plant. Which is weird because I ran entirety of overburden through wash plant at one time, and it said on the map that there was no gold content to it. So I figured, yeah, this is kind of pointless to run through, right? Was he going to tell me there's no gold? No, what surprised the fuck out of me is there's actually gold. There's a lot of it, actually. I ran a whole wash plant through it, and there was 180 ounces of gold. Like, better than most of my cleanups on Pine Valley. I just looked at it and went, but it was just overburden, and it said there was no gold cut. What? No, it was definitely weird. Wish I had thought of this sooner. Just pile this right on the end of here. Because, man, does that make it go quick. I'll put these away. Because it's almost 50% as it is. And by the time that's finished anyways, I'll be basically having these all on here. See? I have to do something while it's washing. Oh, that is all of them. Right, okay, cool. I'll put these away and then I'll start that up and we'll see how much for half the overburden is. I mean, we did dig down a little bit. So we know there's probably 200 to 300 ounces here. Alright. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Well, it's going up. No, there's a fair bit of gold in this stuff. Not spectacular like the 800, but I mean, that was just pure gold. But this one's actually still going up fairly consistently. Well, there's 40. Well, it's gone up at least 300 so far, so... I mean, it's still not a bad cleanup. I am burping tuna. We had tuna melts tonight, so, yeah. Burping tuna. 378, almost 400 ounces. That's not bad. I'm not saying anything bad about that whatsoever. Alright. Start dumping. And being that we're digging this spot out, we should be fairly efficient at digging. So yeah, these ones should go up fairly quickly. Like that's at 2394 already, and this one's at 2284. Do we have a long ways to dig down? Yes, we do. Is there gold in it? Yes, there is. How much we're gonna get? No idea. Won't know that until we dig it down. Had one guy mention on Twitter, sent me a DM. one of my followers apparently and said, yeah, I started watching the Gold Rush series. He says, I started listening to what you were saying, and he says, I played Yogg's cast, Diggy Diggy Hole, in the background. He says, it fit perfectly. So I started laughing. So every time I'm thinking about digging down and digging a hole, I'm going, Diggy Diggy Hole, Diggy Hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. I mean, once in a while I get some pretty awesome DMs, and all you can do is laugh about it because guys are awesome. So yeah, no. Now that I mention it, I can guarantee everyone else now that we're going, oh, I'm digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. On the plus side, even this stuff right on this edge here, that's all gold bearing dirt. So no matter what, we're working at it. Actually, I can see it over there. We're adding to this pile pretty quickly. Which is a good thing. They're both vibrant yellow, so we should be collecting some of the good stuff. I do like to check the gold map constantly though, because now we're down to 2361 and 2233. Yeah, we've made a significant difference. So we'll blow away that 378 next time. Actually, now that I'm going deeper quicker, we might actually see a significant drop in gold real quick. So it was 2233, 2173. I'm thinking we're going to have a pretty nice cleanup this next time. Alright, time to get that corner out. Yeah, now we should actually start noticing it. Might even go back to here a little bit. Take this edge down a bit more. I mean, gold's good there too. Starting to build up underneath the conveyor once more. And we know that contains gold. It's just I tend to miss the frickin' end. It's entirely my fault. I know it's only half buckets, but actually for material move tonight, we should actually be seeing those mats switching again. Oh, we forgot to take a look at the gold totals after the last cleanup. Yeah, we bumped a few people out of the way. Oh, there's Joe, Bob, Steve, Dave. There's probably going to be a few people on that are really trying to push to make as much as they can. Unfortunately, I just can't. I do have to work, so. And this is more of a personal matter, but at the same time, it's got to get done. I mean, this stuff should be pretty decent. Oh, pardon me. 21.26. Yeah, we've dropped that. We've dropped this one quite a bit too. Alright, I'm just gonna grab this edge and dump this stuff down to the point where I can actually pick up a scoop. Like nearly a full bucket full. I hate going over there with half full. Now, of course, it's not marking deep yellow, but it will again soon. Light yellow there. How close are those mats to swapping? Swappa. A little ways yet. Like, they're only set, well, the back ones were sitting at 80. I guess some of these are sitting at 80 too. So yeah, I guess they're going to be swapping soon. Even the bucket at the top is sitting at 80. So it's not going to be too terribly long before they're switching. There we go. Now we're back to the vibrant yellow. Well, it's not vibrant yellow anymore, but I know I'm pulling some pretty decent stuff out. I might not spend time building the ramp anymore. I might just try to... Well, maybe. It doesn't take long to build a ramp. Those mats should be switching soon. Really should be switching soon. Why aren't they switching? Switch, you bastards. I mean, I've moved a ton of material. You guys should be moving. Grab quite a bit of that stuff. I just don't like going all the way 180 degrees around. That's a little inefficient. The gold's there. There we go. More of the moss changing out hands. That bucket line should be actually not that far behind, since it was sitting at 80% as well. Those mats are sitting at 85. They're pretty close to each other. Just trying to level out the corner. Quite a bit more pay dirt there now. $21 and $22. And 21. I was also 22. We've taken almost 100 ounces out of that one, 200 out of that one, about 300 out of this one. So in theory, this should actually be a fairly decent cleanup. I mean, the more scoops I get out of there, the more gold we have in the box. Those pails should be switching soon. I mean, the main sluice runs, not the gravel pumps. The gravel pumps are a little ways yet. This one was sitting at 88% up there. 67. But the mat swapped, so now we got some more diggings to do. There's probably actually about 94% total. A couple of big scoops. Just realized I can take quite a bit out of that wall. %. I can't tell, we might actually be snowing. That would actually be a good thing. I mean, we're so frickin' dry around here. Any amount of snow would be welcome. I know I have to drive, but I mean, any amount of snow would be welcome. Sort of a toss-up. I hate driving in snow, but at the same time, we need it, so what do you do? We actually could do with about 2 to 3 feet. And I know, careful what you wish for, because it'll probably happen. I don't even have the snow push on the tractor. I don't have the blade or the snow push on the tractor. I kind of don't need it yet. It's weird. Alright, really? Apparently not. And what's your probably one? What do you mean really and probably not? What? Who? What? Where? I'm just looking good. Nah, they're probably not done yet. Those pails are probably close, but they're probably not done yet. If they swap out, that means the other one's got about... Oh, there it goes. It just swapped. We had about 17% left to dig for the gravel pump. But again, we should have really good numbers after cleaning this one. I mean, really good. At least, I'd say 450 to 500. Because we've dropped that one down to 2. Dropped that one down to 21. And that one down to 2. Taking out some pretty rich ground. But the fuel's getting low on all fronts. Thinking I told you the fuel's getting low. I'm thinking we should be getting real close now. Probably within 10%. Actually, no, we should be closer to that. Oh, about 10%. The other one's about 8 to 10%. We probably got close to that sitting on the belts. But I'll dump maybe 4 more big bucketfuls in. Doesn't help when you dump it on the ground first, stupid. Well, we know what we're going to be digging into next. Yeah, that pump should be just about. Just about. I think I could probably call it there. Yep. See how much further I can run. That one's 96. We might also just let this belt empty. So we're basically 40% across this one, 16 on there, so it'll be about 20. $97. $98. Yeah, it's pretty close. Finish running that one conveyor, we should be not bad. We're going to officially shut him off. Don't know if there's going to be any more dirt going up there. Don't look like it. Oh, alright. It's close enough. Again, I have no idea how much this actually equates to. Alright. Okay, that's nice and clean. I mean, it doesn't take long to clean. Fuck off. Where that came from. Get this stuff all on, running, the other way. Do one more cleanup tonight. We should be, well, we'll call it as good as we're gonna get. Gotta get on here. There we go. Glacier Creek engine is about to break. Alright, he's done. Next one. I mean, I don't think we'll get to our 20,000 ounce mark, but overall I don't think we've done too bad for the season. Well, I shouldn't say anything. We're only 1,300 away. 2,300. 2,300 away. I don't think we'll get 1,000 ounce cleanups, but I mean, even if we averaged 500 ounce cleanups, we're sitting not too bad. Well, that one's coming nice. There's two. Oh boy, that's going up quick. We apparently have hit the good stuff. I forgot where we started from. I was at 17. Oops. Oh well. I guess we're gonna find out. One way or another. Yeah, it's not a bad cleanup. 659.44. I think we can. I think that's fair to say. That was pretty decent. So yeah, 659. That puts us in contention with Azadi Ipswee. Yeah, well, 18,000. I mean, we have another cleanup like that would be basically 19. That's not bad. Biggest thing right now, though, is like we can do one more cleanup tonight, but we're gonna have to get fuel first. And I can't remember how much gold I had when I moved over here, but it wasn't crazy amounts. Just a little. I think it was around 10,000. I think I had around 10,000. Because after my season total was finished, I was basically sitting. I think I was sitting pretty close to. Excuse me, fuel tank? Could you not? I think it was about 10,600 or something, because I did. Oh, it's just. Even though parking brake's on, it's just sliding away. I think it was about 10,600, because I did one or two cleanups in the spring before I moved over here. Or maybe, no, it was more than that. I think I had about 12,000 thinking about that. Before that breaks, because it's sliding away. It's still sliding. Yep, still sliding. So if we say 12,000, we've only dug about 6,000 out of here. But we know the end of the season, season 1, we had 10,002. 265 that we did for that whole season. So anything that we're over right now, the 18,000. I could actually figure that out real quick. Hang on. I have my phone. I could figure this out. Okay, so we're sitting at 18,3. 18,399.78 minus 10,265.36. Yeah, so far this season we've mined 8134. So we're actually not that far. What the hell is this one trolleying off to? I mean, if we dug down here, and when you averaged maybe an 800 ounce cleanup, heaven forbid we averaged an 800 ounce cleanup, that would, well, I can roughly figure that one out too. I've got to basically throw this thing down into the pit. I think I'm going to have to. I might still be able to drag it up. If not, we can recover it later. Give me that frickin' hose. And we can figure that out. If we got an 800 ounce. Oh, fuck. Really? Alright. Get up. Over. Guy's too fat. I wonder if I can back down the trail. We'll do this first. Yeah, get this back up. I mean, that's close, that's close, it's close, it's close. Give her the beans. Yes, there we go. Say the next cleanup was 800 ounces. At 1899. 18,999. Keep fucking moving. I hate this frickin' trailer. I hate small trailers in general in real life too. You can never control the stupid things because they just go where they want. The reason why I don't. Ah, fuck. No. What are you doing? And this truck also sucks monkey dick. What the hell? No, don't go that direction either. Straight back. That's not straight back, but freaking close enough. Alright, so we are at 18,399. So if we say add another 800 ounces, our season, or this season, season 2, would be sitting at 89.34 for our total. But if we're sitting at 18,399 plus another 800, be sitting at 19,199. 18,000 isn't bad. Was it 18,000? 19,200. So yeah, 19,200 is really not bad. We can live with those terms. Or at least I can. I don't know about anybody else. It almost makes me want to not necessarily try hard it, but go a little bit longer tonight since it's the last day or night or whatever. Just see if we can push it higher than 10,265. As long as I can fuel this damn thing up without the hose snapping, because my trailer's deciding that's the direction it should go today. We have 6% left. Alright, give her the beans down here. That's sitting at 71%, and 6% of this isn't going to give me much. Three, two, one. Actually gave me 6% of it. Not bad. I'll go fill this thing up. And then I'll get back to digging. I might actually do a bit of digging before turning on the conveyor. We can do quite a bit with that then. That's not right. So, you know how it always says, why would you ever want to put your nozzle from there into here? Because I couldn't reach the one time, so I put it in there, got up onto the tank, and then did it, and it was fine. Worked then. So if anybody goes, why would you ever do that? Because you couldn't reach the first time, so you stuck it in there and you went, I got it this time. Alright, so hypothetical. What we have? 20% there. Almost 50% to here in places. And nothing. A little hump right here. There we go. Got rid of that little hump. I don't think that added anything to that. Oh, must have been enough. It says 0. Literally, it says 0. I do need a light on. I can't see. Can I drive this thing right down to the edge here? Yes. Okay, cool. So, I am going to dig this one with this as far as I can. Oh shit. You are a giant pile of fucking monkey dick. You suck, game. This has happened to me more times than not. Restore, you fucking game. Alright, don't launch me. It literally, you could be the flattest surface you ever did see, and it'll just slide you off. For no apparent reason. It'll just slide you off. The physics of this game just suck now. Which is sad because I really do enjoy the game. There's no other real game close to, well, there's no game like it. Close to it, yes. And that I would say is Without an Ore. Which we might actually try some night. Won't probably be until the weekend or so. Monday night we will. Monday night we'll stream the last of the Assassin's Creed. Late tonight I've fixed all the warbands, so that gets to go back up. Which actually I only need to put one video up anyways. But I'm putting the block on just because I can. There's going to be some shorts coming on. I try to make enough content for you guys when I'm away working. So there's still content coming onto the channel for you guys to watch. Tomorrow night we could actually do something as well. We could maybe take a look at Without Ore. Or actually what we should do tomorrow night is actually Farming Sim. We should set up Farming Sim. I say that because I thought Gold Rush was ending last Thursday. So I, skipped Farming Sim on Wednesday to do what I thought was the last day, and play it, right? So that didn't work out, obviously. So I'm thinking what we probably should do, since Farming Sim is, it's tough to say. Looking at my analytics, I have way more of Farming Sim than end of the night. I have way more of Farming Sim videos than Gold Rush, just because I've done the series longer. But with it, I can honestly say that Farming Sim has pulled in some pretty amazing numbers over the year, and Gold Rush has put in more numbers but smaller quantity, so it's tough to say which one's actually better series. Just looking at this, 14,000 for my workers. Process third is 1,285, which was really low. Gold made though was 1,900, and 111 on machinery, including one dozer that nobody knows of. I only currently have one dozer. Or do I? Or don't I? No one knows. No, I can't go any further over because of the frickin' corner. No, we're at 10 days to autumn now. We're 10 days to autumn, 'cause I got 10 days to autumn. Okay, that doesn't really work, but I'm singing it anyways. Bear with me. I was going, wait a minute. Why isn't that working? Probably because I didn't turn it on. I'm saving fuel. I mean, I gotta dig this stuff out anyways. So, might as well load this one up to a certain point. It's been a long day. I've been working on, well, you guys know if you watched it last night, and I was working on an estimate revision. Kind of an important one. It's a huge freaking contract if I land it. That'll keep us going for about 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, it's sad. You look at a contract like the one that I quoted for today or re-quoted for, and you start looking at it going, that's really only 2, maybe 3 weeks of work. That's just insane. I mean, it's good, but it's insane. Now, did I overquote it? Yes, I did. I always do. You have to. You have to be able to protect yourself. In my younger years, when I was first starting out, Would I have given one heck of a freaking deal to be able to land a contract? Yeah. Do I do it now? No. No, I don't. Nope, I do not. Because I've got overhead and everything else, right? So, no matter what I do, I have to be careful. Like back when I first started the company, did I really... Well, one, I didn't really understand how things actually worked, so I fumbled around and figured it out. Now I know exactly what I'm doing. Well, we had this conversation the other night too afterwards. It's like, we all sort of should have done certain things. And in the gaming group that I'm part of too, like when we were talking about it and whatnot, it's like, yeah, had you been given an opportunity when you were younger to like do business management or some sort of business studies, would you have done it? In a heartbeat? Yes. Yes, I would have. To a certain degree again. And I say that because, yes, in a certain degree, it would have been nice knowing how to manage certain things, like finances and whatnot like that. But at the same time, and I'll say this with anything, if you don't fail, you won't learn. So, in some regards, it would have been kind of nice to take a business management course. I will say that. Now, again, saying it is one thing. But again, like I said, if you don't fail, you'll never learn. I've had my ups and downs. I've probably had more downs than ups in my career. But I wouldn't be where I am now if I didn't make a few mistakes, if that makes any sense. I know the older guys watching will get it. And I see it all the time too. I see bigger companies that just go headfirst into something, and if they don't fail, they don't fail, they don't fail. And then when they do, because it's inevitable, everyone does, it's catastrophic. And they don't understand where they went wrong. Whereas if you make small little failures, you correct yourself, and you start looking at their failures now, and you're going, that's just stupid. Why are you doing it like that? So I know it's sort of one of those topics that nobody likes to talk about, but honestly, if you have the opportunity and you want to start a business, do a business management course. Whether it's a year to 2 years, just do it. It'll help you. It'll help you understand. Now, am I all for somebody starting up their own business and trying to get ahead in life? Absolutely. Everyone should have that opportunity for success. I know a lot of people ask, would you, if you had the opportunity to go back, would you do it? Just to go a different path? Actually, I tried to go a different path when I first started out. I will honestly say, I should have ignored it. I should have just kept doing what I was doing. I would be far better off now than I was then. But again, if you don't make those mistakes, you'll never learn. Okay, we're moving some pretty decent ground now. That's going to take a little bit. Just sort of seeing what this looks like. Yeah, we're only 12-15% here, 50 across the board here, 30 there. That'll all change pretty quickly. What's on the belts right now is enough to push the other ones to about 80%, 50%, and probably 30. Now the other thing, now this is one thing somebody or a couple people brought up a little while ago and said, well, you know, you used to have a gaming channel, which is true. I did. I should have kept going with it, but I quit when YouTube changed a bunch of things. Well, basically when YouTube quit being YouTube and switched over to Google. I should have stuck with it then. And I tried multiple different other companies, streaming and whatnot. Went to Twitch for a while. Twitch was good for a little while, but talking with everyone in the gaming group now, it's like, is it still the lap of luxury? No. The one, I'd say, in my opinion anyways, the one thing that makes sense to me about YouTube is it's a multi-platform. It's not just about streaming. It's, can you stream? Yes. Absolutely you can. Does it have a lot of the same tools as Twitch? It does, but it doesn't. Actually, in some regards it has better, but in others not so much. It depends on the way you look at it. But here's the big thing. Can you do videos with Twitch? Yes, but it's not their main focus. They are a live streaming hub. So, YouTube, different. Although I'm starting to get more into just doing live streams. Like even Gold Rush. Originally I did this as a series. A video recorded series. But here's where I think the big difference is. I'm still going to continue Warband as a series for right now. Will we think about doing a new season or start a different map or do something else later? Yeah, we might. And it'll probably be live streamed. And I say that because of a few things that I've started to realize. One, with the channel after a year, being interactive is more enjoyable and rewarding, if that makes any sense. Two, you're recording it live, which means you don't have to spend a lot of time with your editors. Not saying my editor's bad or anything, but he's actually really good. He does moderation and stuff too, besides the point. But you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours recording to put up a 20-minute video. Just live streaming, you put up a 2-hour video, it's a 2-hour video. It's basically like a raw record. Can you fuck up at that time? Yes. But it's entertaining. So, I don't know. I find it now that the days of recording videos is coming to an end. The day of live streams and growing your channel based on live streams and interactive content is kind of more or less where I'm headed. So I didn't get a chance to really talk about it too much with a whole New Year's resolution type thing. But since we're goofing off mining, it's a good opportunity to talk about changes to the channel, where we're going, how we're maybe getting there, things like that. Still gonna do a lot of simulation. Like farming sim, even if a new one comes out, we're still gonna continue doing what we're doing. Just because it's enjoyable. When it becomes to the point where it's not enjoyable anymore, that's when we start anew. Whether it's that map, debatable. But we have lots of time to get there. Still want to do a fair bit of War Thunder. It's still fun. Not to the to the point where it gets sickening again and things like that. That's kind of where I quit last time. I do want to go back to revisiting Baldur's Gate. We're gonna redo it. Game file. The reason why I was having issues with it wasn't so much the developer's fault in this matter. I had a good talk with people on the forum, and it turns out. Ooh, they're already swapping that. What do you know? Time flies when you're talking. Turns out when they did one of the patches that happened at this precise moment that we were doing that, a lot of game files got corrupted. So I think that's might be why Bjorn kept glitching out while trying to do that attack and that. And there's unfortunate part to it is because it got corrupted, there's no way to go back or redo part of it or anything like that. The save file is basically corrupted, so we have to basically start anew, which is alright because there's been some significant changes in the game. So even though we know what goes on with the story and things like that, we should still relive it, replay it, and see where it goes from there. Will Bjorn still be a big dumb oomph? Maybe. Maybe Bjorn picks up a bow this time. We don't know. We just need to jump in both. Big tough. Speed test is fine. A little slower, but it's still fine. Oh, it's just still being crap. I'm going to slip off and use the facilities real quick, and then we'll continue on with our talks. It's still loading. What the frickin' hell is going on with this? Well, YouTube decided to basically say, no. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. So, we don't know if we want to do necessarily a new series or whatnot. um, or continuation of a series that we currently have. Now, with that said, that could be satisfactory, that could be more into it on like Stranded Alien Dawn. There's a lot of possibilities. To which we don't really know, or maybe a suggestion of, say, somebody says, oh, you know, there's a huge fan base and people want to watch, say, American Truck Sim or something like that. Maybe that's something we need to explore. But we know that it's either going to be a new series or a continuation of series that we currently have. We just don't know whereabouts to go with it. I love things with a good story behind them. Those pails should be swapping pretty soon. I have not checked the gold map in a while. Have not. We're down to 1,800 in this one. 1,900 in this one. Oh, that's pretty even. We've taken a lot of freaking gold out. So yeah, that's kind of what we're talking about with our YouTubers. We do want to, as a perpetual goal, we do want to get up to the first major goal, which is 500 with the subscriptions, and then set our sights for maybe 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, go from there. I think we can do it. I think with everyone's help and everything that we can do it. At least I hope so, because I enjoy doing it. It's good relaxation and fun, good conversation. Met a lot of good people on here. Oh, you know, I'm down a bit. Doing this tonight since I can't do it tomorrow. So sitting at about 18,000 ounces right now in 44th. It's a coming. Yeah, you're definitely right about Nighthawk though. Like, the numbers in here is just nuts. I've made a nice little system for myself. What I have been doing is I've been digging down as deep as I can go, which is typically getting most of the gold out, and then I just take the cat, push all the overburden into the hole, and just keep going down. I mean, I'm getting probably, I average maybe about 80% of the gold out of the hole. And then, yeah, I just basically take the cat, push it in, make my road. I mean, the cat does a nice job making roads. They're nice and smooth. Although, as we saw earlier, the track hoe was sitting nice, perfectly level, and all of a sudden, it wasn't. I mean, I still have a lovely cat somewhere. I think it's still in Pine Valley that's underneath the map. I still pay for it. The game doesn't realize it still exists. It honestly thinks it's gone. Oh, I devised this system. I don't know how well it actually works, but I devised it. What's really stupid is even though the last claim, the one that I'm actually, the track I was sitting on, I had down to about 150 ounces left. I pushed the overburden that didn't have any gold in it, and what the hell's it say now? Yeah, 1,500 ounces. I made gold, apparently. I guess I could dig my road out and see if there's actually 1,500 ounces there, because there wasn't before. I really do want to move closer, but maybe if I move here, it won't slide off the edge. Maybe. 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 It's kind of weird. I mean, you don't have to actually go down that much further. I think total for the height wise, I'm down maybe 4 or 5 meters from the top. Well, that's not bad. I mean, this is one of my best seasons. I have to work tomorrow, so I'll miss the end of the season. That's alright. Overall, though, still had a good season. But yeah, no, Nighthawk is where it's at. My mountain is in the way. This is strictly overburden. I'm only keeping it because I need to fill a hole in later. Okay, the pails have been swapped, I think. Yeah, the pails were swapped. They're just about done. Yeah, you really don't have to dig that much further down before you can actually get close to the bottom, which is a good thing, because I'm actually not that far from the bottom now, despite what the gold map thing says. I have it. It's actually, it's a bit janky, but it's a bit more complex at the same time. Like, if you start the map from straight out, like, you can build your own wash plant the way you want it to do. I will say it looks like many little boulders when you dig. But the one neat thing is, if you're used to the controls of this game, you can actually set the controls up for the equipment on that game to match. So it's actually, it's kind of neat in that regards. But yeah, every time you dig, it's a bazillion little tiny boulders. It's really weird. Yeah, that's close enough. But it's not only gold. Like, there is gold. There's gems too. There's coal, there's irons, there's coppers, there's basically any kind of ore that you could think of. But if you wanted to create a gold mine, you can definitely do that. That's why I say I was actually gonna maybe think about a series of it, but being that I'm gonna be away for 2 weeks or so with a job, I won't be doing it anytime soon. Though we are talking about coming back on weekends. Oh, you poor bastard with the Steam Deck. Oh. There's a reason why I play with PC. It's just way easier. Excuse me. You go up here. Yes, it is. Multiplayer is definitely coming out for it. I actually think that this game would also be a lot better with multiplayer. But I've also heard kind of rumors, and I don't know how much truth is in it, but one of the developers that left this game, I think, as it's been told, is one of the developers of Without Ore. Oh, that would be why. I mean, being a construction company, I bought the computer for work, but, I mean, it does have a monster graphics card in for rendering blueprints. But it works pretty good for playing video games, too. Chromebooks don't actually, they're not a PC, they're more of a tablet than anything else. They're great and all, but they're basically just, you can write notes with it and look stuff up, that's about it. I know my cousin, when he was, the school recommended Chromebooks for his kids, and I said, no. Which dudes you buy them gaming laptops? He says, really? And I said, yep. Gaming laptop will outlive any Chromebook. Not to mention, once they're done school and they're deciding to go to university or college or whatnot, they still have a working computer after. They'll get more longevity out of that gaming laptop. And he goes, never thought of it like that. Well, that was 5 years ago and they're still using the damn thing. And Chromebooks aren't that cheap either. Oh, you're lucky. Schools actually give you frickin' Chromebooks. Ours don't up here. It's like, we recommend you have a Chromebook. Here's where you should go buy one. Oops. Let's just dump all the gold on the ground right here. But the one benefit, I guess, of owning your own Chromebook or laptop with school is it's yours. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Soon. Yeah, 751. That's not bad. Yeah, it's manageable. And that puts us up to 19,151. Higher than what our guesstimate was going to be. That hasn't changed yet. Joe, Bob, Steve and Dave is still there. Could you imagine having a split personality with 4 different people? Today I'm Joe. Tomorrow I'll be Bob. Steve's there somewhere. Hi, I'm Dave. Ah. Alrighty then. I think there's dirt on that thing somewhere. Or maybe, yep, nope. There's 2 nuggets. There we go. I was gonna say, get in there, you swine. Alright, how much more can I dig out of here? It's the end of the season. If it was, if it didn't end tomorrow, I would probably start putting more mats and stuff in too. But it's the end, so everything's got to end at some point. I forgot to look to see how much gold was still left in this claim. I was going to do that before I started digging. But no, I'm not that smart. 1,600. And it's saying there's still 5 meters in there? There isn't, but okay. Whatever you think, game. It's actually only about, if memory serves from the last time I dug down there, about 1.5 meters. Oh yeah, you're definitely doing big cleanups, especially since you're sitting at 77,000. I mean, if I didn't miss that week of playing this, I might have been a lot closer. But oh well, I had other things going on. Just have to try it again next time. It'll be like the last time I start working in here. Where my track was sitting. I found that one corner needed a little bit of a cleanup. Got rid of it, and then all of a sudden it went, this is now out of gold, and you're going, what? Oh, I'm pretty close to hitting that 20,000 mark. I mean, that's, for me, that's not bad. In the end, I'm happy. I'm really surprised with these stupid Frankensteins, though. These things used to be the bane of my existence, but they must have fixed them. They actually work. Had I known that, I would have got them sooner. Because I remember before I had a pain trying to line them up, get them working right, have them stay working right. Now it's actually not bad. Alright, there's not much left in that corner. Quite a bit left in that one corner. Yeah, no, it was really kind of a surprise with these damn things. Because you're right, they work great now. They're way better than trying to use the dump truck all the time and filling. Don't get me wrong, I had a pretty good system down for a while. I got pretty good at figuring it out. But there's always that opportunity when you just drive the truck into your open pit. Did that more than once or twice. Yeah, I'll cut this corner. Oh, cut it a little bit too much. Oh, I'm constantly moving the Frankensteins, though. I mean, they work really good for strip mining. And I find with the dozer, you can actually make a pretty good little landing pad for them, which means they don't tend to wander off as bad. I mean, I really hauled one day on these things. And the best I did was 3,200 yards. So is it possible to do really high amounts of cleanup? Oh yeah. Last last day that I was out here doing this, it was only about 1,200, but the gold was about 3,000. And then today, when I was last doing it, was about 1,200 yards again, but it was a stupid amount. It was 1,900 ounces. So there's a fair bit of gold in Nighthawk. It's a pain in the ass because it's so bloody deep to get at, but I don't even make much for roads. I just basically flatline it and away you go. Well, the reason why I made the road is see if I could actually get more of the gold out of the pocket down below. Should have I? Probably not. Kind of a waste of time. I was more or less curious. I mean, it's the end of the season again. Kind of at the point of it doesn't really matter if you dick around. Oh yeah, you do get less yards when you do cleanups. But I figured I'm at the stage of the game where I can dick around and do discovery missions. Like what works and what really doesn't. What I plan on doing when I get down further here is just do the excavation. I'm not going to pile in and make the road anymore. I'm just going to move these down the road and then just dump her in. But yeah, no, I was more or less curious if I could actually, how much difference it was when I dug down deeper. And yeah, there's a very distinct difference. I find the gold concentration levels are better. But then again, less yardage put through the plant means less gold. But I like to figure out the math. Okay, there's probably not a whole lot left in here. The fuel is low. And what? Fuel is not low in any... What? There's no fuel low there. Not there. Yes and no. Concentration levels are great. Did one of the units stay on? No, you're off. Unless he is on, but I don't usually turn him on. Oh, he is on, and he is low. Well, I would definitely say that's freaking low. Alright, well. No, you're kind of right. Getting deeper in that isn't necessarily worth it. I was more or less curious to find out. Because it seemed... At first it seemed logical to obviously go deeper, because the concentration levels are better the lower down you go. However, clearly, it isn't necessarily worth the effort and futility to go down that depth. Because you still get... Like, you're still mining out a decent portion when you're digging down anyways. So you're... Say that the spot is 2,600 ounces. You're getting 1,500 of it out. The time it takes you to recover that other amount that's still in the bottom of the hole isn't necessarily worth it. Unless you figure out a good system. What I'm doing now isn't a bad system, it's just time consuming. Time consuming to move the overburden so that you get a higher gold totals quicker. But is it really necessarily quicker? No, it isn't. But again, you're not going to know that unless you dick around and try it. I did, so I can say not necessarily worth it. Oh, down to 1,100. In my mind, that's acceptable. I don't know if it is, but in my mind it is. So apparently I need to put fuel in that thing so I can drive it down the road, stick it in there, and then I can dig those two out. I should probably just do that because there's not that much gold left in here to worry about. Going to do that. Going to fill everything up and this is one of the easiest ways to actually fuel your equipment out, is just drive down the road. I mean, it's a nice road. Alright. Things are out of gas. I did try the multiple mobile fuel tanks. I'm down to one that's left. The rest of them decided to no longer exist on the map. I think I still have them. It's just they're somewhere. Like my bulldozer, it's probably underneath the ground. That's the second one. I still pay for it. This stupid thing is still... Literally, I'm still paying for this stupid thing. $2,900 a day. Even if I bought everything, it'd still be $2,900 a day. It's just when I was in Pine Valley, I looked at it and I slowly started settling through the ground, and once it got to the roof, you couldn't even get into it anymore. So, yeah, there's a few glitches in this game. But we do that. That one I might be able to just turn. Actually, no, I can do one better. I can actually extend it more. It's not fully extended out. Turn it so I can fuel it up. That thing was bloody low. This will take a few fill-ups, I'm thinking. Well, the big fuel tank is probably better, because at least then it won't decide to wander away on you. Because these things, that's the one major disadvantage with the Franks, is holy crap do they drink fuel. At least the step works. Good enough. That won't reach. Not in a million years would that reach. Yeah, 19%. Definitely need more fuel in the fuel tank. I'm surprised it actually had enough to fill it. Alrighty. Well, I'll get another one, then fill that up. I almost just drove up the staircase there. It's one way to cut it close. Alright, now I'll move this stuff, then I'll go fill up the Jenny. They do have a ladder on them, don't they? me curious. Yeah, there's a ladder on it. Whether or not you can reach the nozzle if it was there. I mean, another extension ladder would be great, but yeah. No, there's definitely a ladder in the tank. Kind of thought there was. I got me curious though. If I put this here, can I actually reach the nozzle? No. No is the answer there. But can I... Oh, there we go. Oh, the back of the Franks. Yeah. Or how about this? You just buy an extension ladder that you can put up to it and it works. That would work. So, turn it on, stupid. You too could buy a 5-foot, an 8-foot, 16-foot, or 28-foot extension ladder. Oh, that didn't work. And have the one option that you... What the balls? Okay, hi. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. Oh. I do believe magic is happening again. Let's see if I can fill the Jenny up before magic absolutely takes over. Ah, it's fine. Alright, because I know that's going to take that out. I will make the trek across the no man's land. What the heck is going on with... I don't think that's how you're supposed to be sitting there, dude. That is not how track hose work, dude. What the balls is happening there? How is that... Okay, I'm kind of speechless. Apparently my guy is broken. My model for my Draco dude is sitting side saddle, but miles away on the chair. I mean, we could just chalk this up to another thing is broken in this game. The model of this character is no longer functioning. Is his other arm even... I don't even see his other arm. Is it even on the joystick, or is it just gone? Okay, well... Things have happened today. Oh no, his other arm is there. It is actually physically there. It's not really connected to the joystick, but it's there. Well, that takes the cake right there. That is freaking marvelous. Next time I'm in a track, I gotta try this position, see if this works. Holy crap. Like, that is unique. Now, if I get out, get back in, is it... Nope, nope, Oh, it's worse now. I've broken my guy. I never noticed the model was broken before. That is frightening. That's unique. That's definitely something worth noting. Alright, down in the hole you must go. Oh cool, there's one little tiny ridge there that won't work. Turn. No, I think he's sitting more normal in the Franks. It doesn't look like he's so janked. I mean, this is fine. I don't know why anyone is worried about this. Should I have gone around? Probably. Just need you to go off the hill a little bit more and careen yourself into the other one. Alright, well, let's try to go completely side saddled and see if it just slides off. First time in existence it doesn't want to slide. Roll? Potentially. There we go. That's better. Or completely janked again. Now what am I stuck on? Oh, quit turning! I am not turning. I'm not turning. Nope. Doesn't matter. It's stuck on something. Nothing, but stuck on something. Alright. Which part are you stuck on? Right here? Laugh as you may, this actually works. Sometimes. Oh, bulldozer tracks are on sale. There we go. Someone just broke free. Oh, I don't want to turn. Why are you turning? What kind of bullshit is this? Okay, now I am turning it. Straight back. Straight. No, quit trying to... Okay, you're turning here. Oh, let's go forward then. I spend more time playing with janky crap than anything else. I couldn't go that way because last time it got stuck in the middle of nowhere. Oh, come on, you piece of garbage. You're not stuck on anything. You want to move, but you don't want to move. You're... There. You were stuck on nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yep, there's more of that janky garbage. Yeah, we don't want to go that far back. But about there is probably good. Oh, water source is dried up. A little more water. On. No. I didn't say go down. I said move. There you go. Let's actually lower it. Turn. There you go. Oh no, you're going down the hill. Or whatever this is. Okay, you have to Yeah, I'm thinking it probably was two little tiny specks of dirt that was stuck underneath it. I'll just match this one to make up the difference there. No, I said drive. Go into drive mode. There you go. That's where I want you. These tracks I didn't even touch the ground. We have a floater. Alright. My guy doesn't look janky at all in the Frankensteins. What is he back in the Traco again? Is he Mr. Wonderman again? Yep. I'm gonna have to try this next time I get in one. See if this works. Holy crap, dude. That is like, how did he even model a character to do that? Do I win an achievement for jankiest character model? I should at least get a favorable mention on it, because holy crap. That is special. Actually, that went down the wrong tube. Don't try to breathe, beer. Oh, he's still broken. For a second there, I thought he fixed himself. But nope. Nope, he is still the jankiest character in the universe. I just never noticed it before. Maybe it's been like that for a while. I don't know. That's a new one for me, though. I didn't know they were that broken. I mean, the Frankensteins actually are perfect. His model in the Frankensteins are just, it basically borders the lines on perfectly normal. That is not normal. Not to mention, that makes my nuts quiver. That is a very painful position. I mean, I'm finally getting down on this one a bit. Kind of want to try to get down on this one a little bit, considering the good gold is right next to it. I'll do this last cleanup and that'll probably be the end of the stream. Whenever I come back tomorrow, I could probably maybe try to do another live stream just as the recap type thing, but obviously the season will be over by then. Might play for a little bit longer after off camera, but That stuff should be all pretty close to... Well, I can sort of see the gravel pumps. They're about 55%, which means the mats are basically anytime. They're probably about 96%. 96, 97 as a high end. Gold map, 11, 16. Oh, wow. Dropped that one quite a bit. That's got 25, and that one's got 22. That's a pretty steady stream going up there too. That's actually probably one of my better streams going up. Of course, I don't have very much for movement here. There's that far corner that still has lots of gold-rich material in, but if I can't reach it, I can't reach it. I'm not going to worry about it. Dropped it down to 1600 now. I think probably a good chunk of that was just hiding in the corner. Nope, we are definitely getting close. I can taste it. Actually, it tastes like another drink, but... that should seriously be getting close. Don't jump off forward, you idiot. I did anyways. That didn't work. That's a little bit too far away now. What do we got? Oh, it is 90% now, and that's only 50. That's not what it looked like from way over there. In 68. We got a ways to go yet. It's off. Alright. Why me just kicking a bunch of pails? Kick the can! I mean, ideally, if you build a road down, it should be for the conveyor, not for the Draco, apparently. Still surprised how much more I'm getting out of this freaking corner here. Down to 1,500 now. Apparently I can reach. You can reach if you want to. I have not actually taken a look to see if the other ones are going down any. I'm assuming they are. Especially if I keep digging into the sides. 22 and 25. No, not much. Take some of that top off. Top. Alright. Okay. I mean, this goes quicker. Actually, still pulling out of that one piece there. Okay, that one can't be 2,500 anymore. Not for how much we've just moved. 40 ounces. That one's down to 1,576. If only I could reach. Surprised the mats haven't started switching. Because now there is a pile. Holy crap! What the? That's the reason why they haven't been switching. What the? Game. It has made a perfect cube. It has made a concentrated cube of destiny. Oh, for crying out loud, this fucking game. Alright, Jank Mr. Meister 6000 here. I think he's closer. How much closer can you get to the frickin' glass, dude? Like, we're digging so well, and there's a ton of frickin' dirt. No wonder nothing is moving. We just made a column of dirt from God knows how bloody big. And it was working fine before. Like, no issues whatsoever. I still can't get over this guy. How is that possible? Okay, can you even get on this piece? Maybe. I just push the dirt over. Oh, it's apparently a column of cement. Well, it's moving. Well, the fact that I actually mined half of that piece without any issues, then all of a sudden it decided to make a column of destiny. Like a perfect frickin' column. Well, I needed to move it anyway so I could get closer to where I was needing to dig. Frickin' column of whatever the hell you want to call that thing. I mean, the gold concentrate should be frickin' excellent in this. Unless it decides to give me it as overburden now. Things have happened again. That frickin' tried to launch. Well, at least those are swapping you. Finally. Oh, things are magical. Okay, well that launched me sideways. Nothing to see here. This game is perfect with every imaginable sense. There's absolutely no issues in this game. Obviously. Well, I was too, but I had to move them so I could get closer. But I think I've nearly broken this one. Oh, that's really not good. Any graphical glitches in the game? No. It's good. Oh, it's not good. I can't even turn it off. Turn it off. Alright. No, I'm trying to lower. Swine frickin' mechanic. Well, at least I put the yeehaw rating. But now I've got to fix this in order to get it back working again. With that one. Well, let's finish cleaning up the gold concentrate all over the frickin' ground from Tower of whatever you want to call it. The square embodiment of gold. Side now. Down and around and... Yep. You're not. Alright. Mr. Jank. We're off. I can't really move it anywhere. So I guess that's where it's gonna preside. I mean, I'll probably go in. There we go. The last major spike, maybe other than this guy right here. "7 Days to Die" when it first came out didn't have this many issues. That's saying something. Alright, so if I put this thing in drive, that might be all I need. Who knows how much gold concentrate I lost in a friggin' tower. Monument of gold. Okay, that does work. It's gold, solid gold. Alright, that's all working now. Let's get him back to the other end. Always takes me 3 times the length that it should because I'm always fixing something that doesn't quite work. Alright, Mr. Jank, can you hit the pedal right? Your stomach's in the way. If you weren't kissing the windshield, you might be fine. Itchy stomach. Been sitting too long, you get an itchy stomach. Alright. We are nearly in position. Again. Yeah, pretty much. I would agree with that. And the workers. And upgrade the hell out of them as quick as you can, too. Boost your efficiency. I never too particular on the leaderboard. I'm not really worried about it. Still been a good season, though. I'm keeping an eye out, making sure the Tower of Gold doesn't happen again. Buckets should be swapping any second now. Oh, cool. Can't go down that way unless I plunge here. Alright, so get some of that healthy gold there. Take some more of the healthy gold here. Well, it looks like it's loading up better this time. Oh, I guess I should actually check to see if I'm actually taking any gold out of these. 21 and 24, so yeah. Not nearly as much as what I was before. Yep, bucket for that was swapped. So we only have 17 odd % left. Which is good. Yeah, then I'll do one last cleanup and then I'll get my stuff ready to go. Then I get tickle my throat at the end here, so you know, it's about time to finish her up. Now there really shouldn't be that much left in there. Well, it's 2,400, but now that I'm actually dipping down into that claim, it shouldn't be too bad. Taking 100 out of it in, well, 4 buckets. I should actually take a look. That's about... well, there was no gold there before. Clearly there's still 63 ounces. That would have been where the tower was. I knew there was a pile there. I'm just hoping that I managed to get some of it. Recover the tower. Okay, that bucket should be close. Hey, look at that. That bucket was close. Alright, this will be the last of it. That's fair ways down. there's quite a bit going off here. Also let these run out. As it just kicked a bunch of pails down there. This one's deciding to move again. I was gonna say, is that thing still running? Nope. Nope, it's good. This should be a fairly decent cleanup, I think. Although we don't really know. So yeah, probably tomorrow night. If anything else, we'll probably go back to Farming Sim. Since I missed it on Wednesday, thinking that the season was ending when it wasn't. I mean, I'm glad it didn't. We were able to get another 9,000 ounces. Get up there, you swine. Oh, I love it. I honestly... Swine is continually loading. Frickin' YouTube on our side. So one problem about being Canadian. Everything just goes for shit up here. Not the internet. Internet is fine. Yeah, welcome to Canada. Nothing works. Really? Now my chat window doesn't load? There we go. Dropped. Yep, YouTube connection dropped. Swine connections. Yeah, no. Farming Sim is definitely one of my favorites. It's a good series. I enjoy it a lot. Well, this is actually going up a fair bit. Maybe the column wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. $756, that's not a bad cleanup. I might do a quick recap of this tomorrow to go through it. Because at least I'll still be able to log in. It may not be part of the season, but I can log into it and do it and then move over to Farming Sim. Anyways, hope everyone has enjoyed the interesting saga that is this game. And I guess a good way to end the stream would just be the Mr. Jank and his excavator over here. Now watch, it'll work. Nope. Oh, it it is clearly not working any better. Oh, that's worse. So yeah, I'll end it here. I hope everyone has enjoyed and whatnot. The hell, seriously. And yeah, we'll catch everyone on the next